Good morning, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Doing just my thing a teensy bit here. There we go. That sounds a little bit better. Alright, we're heading off towards the Mud Bowl. We did the wolf lair last time. It was, as the namesake would suggest, full of wolves, which we murdered mercilessly, including 3 alpha wolves, which is quite a lot of alpha wolves for one small pack. Actually, it was a relatively large pack. There was like 20 of them or so. Maybe a little bit less than that. Anyways, we're at the Mud Bowl. This is... There's a Tendriculus. A tendril monster.
I need inspiration.
I wonder if there's just the one. Why would you walk that way? Looks like we have a surprise around.
Taste my fury.
And we did very little damage. Literally 3 damage. It has some sort of very serious damage reduction. But not against claw attacks. Alright, good enough.
We shall overcome.
Do you not want to shoot or something? Alright, fine. I don't even need you to shoot. You're not very good at it anyways. Charge! Yay, we hit. I think Amiri is going to be the character we're going to replace when we get Knock Knock, in all honesty. Although she is... No, because she has a Smilodon attached to her. We need the Smilodon that she has. Right. So we have a little bit of a conundrum of who we're going to get rid of when it's time to swap Knock Knock in. It's not going to be Lindsay. Lindsay's too important for buffing, especially later on in the game. She gets really good at it. Maybe Octavia, although then we will be lacking some... That sneak attack damage was huge, even with the damage reduction. Ow. Ow. I mean, if we lose Octavia, we lose haste, which is pretty bad. I don't think bards get haste, or do they? I'm actually pretty sure they don't. Alright, we're gonna... What happened to her? Oh, she's paralyzed.
I won't let you down.
For a minute? And she's nauseated for some time.
Adventures call to them.
Let's go heal her up. She's gonna need some extra hit points, and she'll be fine in a minute or so. It's good she can take hits. Alright, we should also probably start getting some of these things. I think we need 10 black rattle caps, right? I like how it won't let me loot it, because technically Valerie's the closest, but she's paralyzed, so the game's like, well, Valerie would do it. She can't, so we're just gonna wait this one out. And that's kind of what's going on here. She should be up and running in 20 seconds. I don't want to go too far into the zone without her, because I think there's more enemies around. And we could definitely use a tank, you know, to not die. Is there more rattle cap there? Oh, come on, hurry up. Thank you. There's also a dead man with a shirt. Actually, he's got way more than a shirt. He's got a battle axe, and he's got scale armor. We're not going to pick that up. And just a normal dagger. Not even a masterwork dagger, so not worth grabbing at all. Is there really no more enemies here? Just the one Tendriculus?
Forwards.
And just some straight up normal mushrooms that time. More black rattlecap. I think we have enough black rattlecap now, to be honest. She wanted 10. I think we have way more than 10. Let's take a quick peek in our inventory. We have 14. That is more than enough for what she needed. And it doesn't look like there's anything else in the zone. We'll quickly check the corners in case anything blings on our way up. That'll be it. Mind you, it is early in the morning here in Victoria. And hopefully we'll get through this video without too many yawns. It's just super early today. Sleep. I was actually up at 5 this morning. I went boxing in the morning, which, not like against a person, just like a punching bag type thing. And yeah, I rode my bike there and it started to pour on me, which is great because now I'm soaking wet. Well, I'm just sort of vaguely damp. Even though I've changed, I just feel sort of damp today. It's really an unpleasant experience.
My stories.
I like how she calls Lindsay book kid. I guess Lindsay does look kind of kid-like. But yeah, so my day began at 5 o'clock, which is sort of the takeaway. I wanted to get into that before tangenting on. That's a dragon. That means it's a tough fight, but let's fight it out because we need the experience. And dragony fights usually are the harder ones, so why not? Oh my god, we're fighting against our own kind. Oh, we were kind of cruising into lawful good territory. We need to do some lawful evil acts.
I will guide us.
Alright, so there's just the one.
You deserved it.
We are abysmally bad at shooting it, apparently. It has a 17 armor class.
Do not falter.
Why are we missing every single attack? Can we charge it? I know it's like really close by. No. Oh, come on. Just go over here. It's not that hard to path this out. Come on, game. We are rolling abysmally bad. Even our main character finally shot
I'll fight if I have to.
a moderate amount. Can you charge? No. We tried.
They go down.
Alright, Lindsay. Sneak attacks. Let's do it.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Excellent. And Valerie just took the beating of her life. And we got 112 experience for that. That's actually a really good amount. And we get to leave. 112 is decent for like a random encounter, for sure. I guess I could have gone that way and linked up to the village, but whatever. That's not really a dragon, is it? It's a wyvern. I'm pretty sure it's a wyvern. No. This one's an archer dude. Banditos, perhaps?
I'm not afraid.
Definitely banditos. Alright. What can we do? We can charge that guy. Do it. Oh, that's funny. You can take an AOO. Oh, you won't even get an AOO. This bandit group is dwindling.
This is where I step in.
Flames take you.
Well, that bandit ambush was ill thought out by the bandit group. Anything worth taking? Couple gems. How about the bows? Composite bows are always worthwhile. Silver rings, yes. Masterwork sword? Yep, I'll take that. And composite short bow? Sure. The armor, though, is not worth anything, and we should never bring it along with us. I'm pretty sure we have some with us, because I picked it up by accident, but even still.
I need to catch my breath.
We will be resting soon, we just need to go and hand this quest in. I want to gain 1 level before we do the troll keep. It's going to be a rough place, and I want to be level 8 for it. That's my goal. I also really want to get knock knock, but that's not going to happen quite yet. Because he starts at level 12, I want to say. So I think we have to be around that level to get him. Alright. Here are your black rattlecaps. The old woman smells the mushrooms and takes a small bite. She chews on it slowly for a moment, then grins, a gleam in her eye. Ha, strong. These will be good, alright. I'm We got 300 experience and 400 gold pieces for that. Alright. Well, I guess we can go back to the capital, which we probably should do, because we have to tell that lady that her kid is fine. We also have to do troll trouble, which is fine. Oh, we should go talk to the... Mother at the capital, score to settle the troll lair. We need to do that. Nature of the beast. We have to continue to the wizard's house. We still haven't fully finished that off. Severed knitting hook. It's a whip with the bone handle, so I need that. We did that already. So those are done. We have not done that yet. We've also done this, and this, and this. So we need to do the Dwarven Runes for Harem. I should talk to Valerie, right, about her quest. And we also need to go to the old sycamore tree. Alright, Valerie, I need to talk to you. How do I do that?
Give the order.
I know there's a way to do this. I think I have to do it in the capital, actually. Pretty sure I have to do it when I'm in the capital. So we can go turn in 2 quests while we're there. Let's leave. And head back. Also, we can rule our lands a little bit while we're there.
Welcome.
It's only a day and 12 hours walk. We are going to rest very shortly, though.
I'm hungry.
Right
When
now.
we stop.
In fact,
There is a nick in my sword again. Where's my whetstone?
No, not that sound again, please.
and we're off. Continuing our journey home. I'm really not looking forward to the verdant place, even though we do have an animal companion that can help. It's still kind of a rough place to be.
My breath.
Just continue on home. It's fine. We'll rest when we're in the capital. Alright, we need to go to the tavern first. Go talk to the mother about her darling child that we saved. There's a Miri. There's the mother, I think. Jenna? I think that's her name. As soon as the peasant woman sees you, she falls to her knees trying to kiss your hand. Oh, your grace, our deliverer, you saved him. You rescued my little one. What would we ever do without you? Every day until the day I die, I shall pray to all the gods for your help. 600 experience. That's actually quite a lot for that quest. Alright, now we're going to go to the throne room. I think Valerie's in the throne room, being as she's the regent.
Rest would be welcome.
Yeah, there she is. Greetings, Valerie sighs. Everything is well, I hope? I'm ready for new orders. I give Fredero's letter to Valerie. Valerie, I received a letter from Fredero Sinnet. He says I'm to free you from my service and return you to Shaylin. Valerie looks at you unblinking. You see her eyes darken with anger she can barely contain. Really? May I look at this letter? Is that so? I see. Valerie takes a deep breath. My apologies, Eltimar. I seem to have become the reason for this message, and highly inappropriate demands it contains. I know this person, Fredero Sinnet. He's one of the mentors at the Order of the Eternal Rose, a true paladin of Shaylin, one of those who insist they are right until the very end. He kept saying louder than anyone that Shaylin herself predetermined my fate, even when I was packing my things before I left. Looks like he never came to terms with me leaving since he found me here. But the nerve. The mistake of leaving our ranks, returned to the path destined by her divine will. Since when does Fredero fancy himself a personal harbinger of his precious Shaylin? Valerie, her face scarlet red, doesn't seem to notice the letter crumpling in her hands. Enough. We must put an end to this. If paladins of the Eternal Rose require another refusal, they shall get it. I'm going to the trading post with you to meet Fredero. I serve you. It's as simple as that. It's my decision, and I'm not going to change it because someone from my past thinks otherwise. Well, then it's time to go visit Oleg and Svetlana. She smiles faintly and nods. Alright, thanks, Tip. As you wish, she says. We'll have a quick rest, and then we'll head out. We're going to bring our normal... Oh, no, we can't bring a normal group. We need to bring Jathal with us this time. Who are we going to throw out for Jathal? Amiri, I guess, for now. Jaethal is not our best character, in all fairness. I don't think there's anything new to buy in town, so we're gonna just head out. Alright, we're gonna drop Amiri, grab Jaethal, even though she is... I need to pull up a build for Jaethal, actually. Let's see if I can find one really fast. I'm pretty sure I can. Alright, Jaethal. There we go. Alright, she's gonna be... apparently just an Inquisitor / fighter. Does she have an alternate class? She does. She can be a cleric as well. Alright, let's go with the fighter Inquisitor model. Alright, so she is level 2 currently, which she was actually technically supposed to take fighter for. But that's fine. We can just swap it up now. Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No. Yes. Okay, good enough. She is going to take dodge. And a bonus combat feat, she's going to take... what was it? Combat reflexes. Alright, that'll be good. Next up. Inquisitor for level 4. And we get 5 skills. 3, 4, 5. And she's going to put her point into strength. And we're going to take Seize the Moment. When an ally who also has a feat can physical hit, you also attack of opportunity. I think we have that with Valerie as well. We're going to take Bless, I guess. Sure, good enough. We're not going to use her very much, so it doesn't really matter what we take. All in all, I just wanted to make her somewhat good. Inquisitor again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna do combat expertise. Why combat expertise? Doesn't say. I'm not really a fan of combat expertise. I like power attack way more. Taking power attack instead. Done. Level 2, inflict moderate wounds to heal herself, and restoration, because it's kind of important. Complete. And our next level is, actually, basically all the way up is going to be Inquisitor until near the end where she becomes a fighter again, to grab a couple extra feats. So, Inquisitor. And we have level 2 spells. One more level 2 spell. We're going to grab Delay Poison, because it's pretty useful. And her last level. Basically, she just needs to survive this journey, and then we can throw her back into storage. And... why? Oh, okay, she's supposed to be a, I understand. They want her to be a second line type person. So we need exotic weapon proficiency, and then we need outflank. Because we're supposed to be using a Fauchard, but we don't actually have one at the moment, so such is life, I guess. Oh, we needed to pick one. There we go. Apparently that's... I see what they're trying to do with this character. I don't really care too much, in all honesty. Oh, we didn't do our ruling thing either. Troll raids were a triumph, +3 military. We didn't get to do anything else, but there's a mysterious cult doing things. Nobody's available for that. Every little bit helps. We can send Amiri to do that. We can get +3 on triumph. What about sign from above? That's a cleric-y thing. Troll raids, we should probably send her again. If we don't, we end up in trouble. Alright, good enough. It does tie up our military for a bit, though. Anyways, we're off to the old sycamore. Let's go. Wait, there's something else we missed. 1 second. Oh, it's a project. No one's available. Go away. We need more advisors, but we don't get any more until after I think we deal with the troll raids. And then we can get a magical and spy master, I think. Pretty sure is what it is. Alrighty. If I were the boar corpse, where would I be?
Without a doubt.
Did we ever kill the shambling mound in this zone? I don't think we did. We should go look into that. I'm just gonna go down here first. Check this place out. There's a corpse. Did we ever kill... we killed these guys for sure. I remember killing them. In fact, they're still snoring, but also dead. And we left their garbage gear there. I don't know why there's still a snore effect there. They are definitely not snoring. It's not looking like it's down here either. I think we're gonna have to go all the way up to the top. So, over here. Bit of a journey. I wonder if we could just like scout it out on the map here. Just looking around for a boar corpse. That looks like a boar's corpse right there. I found it. First I'm gonna stop by this tree. There's actually a treasure beneath this tree that you can learn about from a warg. I don't know if you can perception it out without the warg's knowledge though. I'm just gonna run all my people by it and just see if someone pings it up. Nope. Alright, fine. That is the dead boar in question. Jaethal approaches the boar's carcass, carefully examining the ground around it. See? There should be a pool of blood, but it's not here. It seems the beast came here from somewhere else, already wounded, and then died here, but I can't track the direction. The ground is rocky. It would take a troll to leave footprints here. Jaethal inspects the wounds on the boar's neck. The cuts are distinctive, like the kind my dagger would make. It has a few deep serrations on one side of the blade, so it wounds like a sawtooth weapon on that side. So far everything backs up the half-elf story, but how can we find the one who stabbed the boar? Well, there's not much blood around the wound. It looks like it was inflicted once the blood had already been curdled, or had already curdled, after the beast's death, not before. Astute. As for the wound, it's all very strange. We need more information. Dissection of the carcass might help. Perhaps we'll learn something new. Jaethal nods and slowly unpacks the tools and items one needs for such work. Together you bend over the carcass of the wild boar. At first the dissection doesn't provide any details, until you notice the small water plants in the boar's stomach. They're also stuck in his muzzle and tusks. It seems that the beast was near water recently, otherwise the duckweed in its stomach would already be digested. The nearest source of water is the Thorn River, and plants like that grow along its backwaters. Let's go there and search the shore. Jaethal suddenly smiles with the corner of her mouth. She does it in a strange, almost convulsive manner, as if her undead face had long ago forgotten the expression. How amusing, to look for evidence, to see connections between events, as before during my service in Keonan. However, this is the first time I played the victim. Indeed, let's go see if we can kill a shambling mound. I can definitely hear it moving around, so we have not killed it. The fact that we only have one Smilodon is a little bit sad. Alright, there we go.
Hey, wait for me.
Delay until after Valerie. You can shoot though.
You right. You deserved it.
How did you miss? It only has a 23 armor class. Oh, we rolled a 2. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense.
We shall overcome.
We hit it. Hooray, we're heroes. Our lone Smilodon. Doing barely anything. It's because he misses his friend.
Consider me provoked.
15 damage. Lindsay, a real attack this time, please. Or not. You just do you, I guess. Jaethal can go in. 12 damage. Ugh.
Attack.
let's see who it attacks. My Smilodon. Didn't do a whole lot of damage.
My fury.
And we've almost killed it. There we go. Only 67 experience. What was that? An engraved silver pendant. Alright. It was a lonely shambling mound. I feel a little bit bad about killing it, but not wholly. Now we have to go deal with the other event up in Oleg's, and then we're going to come back at some point in the near future, probably even in this video. How long do we have left on this one? Oh, 5 minutes. Maybe not in this video. We need to go sleep in this little thing and kill the will-o'-the-wisp that comes out, or whatever it is. But we need our full good group for that, including our Smilodons. Also, this is bad. Our encumbrance is already terrible. Alright, well, at least we're going to Oleg's. We can sell things there, I guess. So that's a plus. It is another 16-hour journey up there. Wonder if Jathal's happy to be coming with us. It's the first time out of the castle in, like, ages.
A rest would be welcome.
Oh no, we're slightly fatigued on every character but Valerie and... Oh, it's more bandits. Alright.
This is for you.
This is where I step in. A strike worth a legend.
Here he comes. He missed.
This is going to hurt.
That guy's almost dead.
Strike as one.
Wasn't really expecting him to hit. That worked out pretty well.
This didn't work. I must be
We can't charge. We're just not quite close enough. We can, however, charge with him. Or not. There's a tree in the way? Alright, well that was easy. Grab the scroll. We might grab the crossbow, we'll see. We'll take a look when we go to the exit of zone thing. Alright, it is a light crossbow. Nope. 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 Alright. That was kind of a really meaningless fight, actually. Wasn't even worth all that much experience. Alright, we arrived. I hope we don't have to fight. We definitely needed to rest first. But let's see what happens.
I will guide us.
If I was the Lord, whatever his name is, where would I be? There's Bakken. There's Tiger the cat. Super cute. Maybe he's inside. Probably inside. He is not inside. Unless he's upstairs. Which I kinda doubt, actually. Alright, let's look around. He's gotta be here somewhere.
Forwards.
Maybe Oleg knows where this guy is? Nope. Oh, he's right there. Duh, with his guards. Totally walked right by him.
Resting would be nice.
A middle-aged
Don't you
man
think?
in polished, shiny armor turns to you. His beard and hair are impeccably styled, and an expression of reserved politeness sits frozen on his face, as his piercing grey eyes watch everything attentively. Baron Eltimar, what an honor to meet you in person. I am Fredero Sinet, a paladin of the most illustrious Shaylin from the Eternal Rose Order. Fredero looks at Valerie. There you are, Valerie. How many years has it been since we saw each other? I'm happy the years haven't erased the divine bliss written upon your radiant face. Valerie nods to Sinet coldly. Greetings. I'm glad to see you in good health, Fredero. Tell me, Fredero, why are you here? The paladin looks right at you. As I mentioned in my letter, my goal is to return Valerie to Shaylin's grace. Several years ago, a terrible mistake was made, and she, whose fate was determined before she was born, decided to resist her calling. I would appeal to Valerie's mind and remind her of her duty. You speak as though I'm incapable of understanding where my duties lie. You've given me much cause for doubt. You are from the Eternal Rose Order, right? Exactly. I once guarded works that showed Shaylin's blessing, works of art, beauty, and love, but that's a path for a young and energetic paladin and priest. Now I've become a mentor in the Order. Many servants of Shaylin who now guard her creations were brought up by me, and I'm sure Valerie would have surpassed them all had she not left our ranks. I think you should leave her alone. Don't go, Your Grace. My intentions are known to all. Valerie, I come to return you to our faith. Now you mention that not only do I want to serve Shaylin, but I have faith in her too? Federa shakes his head. I don't recognize you, Valerie. What is this tone you address me with? I remember what politeness and respect you showed your elders. We held you up as an example for other novices. Valerie raises her chin ever so slightly. I'm only repaying your courtesy and kind, Federo. If you so easily ascribe to me thoughts and aspirations that I do not possess, then I can be as liberal a judge of your behavior. Watch your tongue, Federo. You're on my lands. You will respect my subjects. Federo gives you a respectful look and nod. In no way did I intend to be impolite. Forgive my manners, it's difficult for me not to address Valerie as a novice, for that is what she was last time I saw. As for my return to the church, which you so bluntly insist upon, Valerie puts her chin up. Please, Federo, spare me your wordy speeches. The day I walked out the convent gates, I made a decision I'm not going to change. I'm never returning to the Eternal Rose Order, and I'm never going back to serving Shaylin. Whatever nonsense you started with your letter, let's put an end to it once and for all. Federo studies Valerie's face for a long time. His eyes turn steel gray. I don't believe my ears. I expected to see repentance, Valerie. Repentance for your foolish choices, repentance for the pain you've caused your family, and all those who relied on you, but instead I see a proud renegade who dares resist the will of the goddess, and who would defy me, the one who labored to bring you up and teach you. I have to admit, you're somewhat right. Lindsay stops under Valerie's glare and moves away apprehensively. Red spots start to appear on Valerie's cheeks, and she catches her breath with some difficulty. I'm not the least bit surprised by your words, Federo. You've always been deaf to anything that goes against your beliefs. I am not Shaylin's chosen. I am not a god's toy, created to entertain the whimsical goddess. I am not. Quiet, quiet, before you bring her wrath upon you. How dare you, who is bestowed with celestial beauty, so insolently reject the gifts that others can only dream about. Your fate is already decided, laid out as a fine carpet before you. Enough. I didn't come here to listen to a spoiled child speaking out of turn, but to bring you home, and I will take you by the ear and drag you all the way to the Order's convent, if that's what it takes. One more word, Sinet, and your head will be decorating the nearest fence. Valerie slices the air with her hand. Stay out of it, Eltimar. Federo may be crossing the boundaries of politeness, but no more than that. Stay your hand and allow me to finish. I meant to support you. Valerie interrupts you. She's almost screaming. What you call home, Federo, was my prison. My home is here in these lands, for which the Baron and I fought and shed blood. Here beside me is the one I vowed to serve, and whom I shan't leave until I die. Here in the stolen lands where for the first time I can decide for myself where I belong and what I believe. Valerie's voice grows soft, almost like a hissing snake. Take your people, Federa, and go back to the Eternal Rose Abbey. And if you've the nerve to claim Shaylin's chosen, well, know that your precious goddess should have chosen her trinkets more carefully. Federo grows white as a sheet. How dare you? Well said, Valerie. Federo looks Valerie in the eye. The Paladin's hand is on his weapon. If you insist on standing equal to Shaylin's Paladin, answer for your words now. If you have a drop of dignity left, you won't deny me my satisfaction. Valerie looks at the enraged Paladin fearlessly. Oh, so now I'm suddenly an independent person in your eyes? Finally, well then, I shall agree to this duel with indescribable pleasure. Eltimar, you should be my second. As you say, Valerie, what would you have me do? The second's responsibility, including observing the fight, mediating in the duel, and should the circumstances require, declaring the final verdict. Valerie reaches for her weapon. I think here's good enough. Step away, Eltimar. I don't want to hit you by accident. Let's see whether you learned anything more than insolence from your mercenary friends. Well, Valerie is pretty much unhittable. One of my squires will be my second. Would everyone please clear the dueling ground and do not interfere until a winner has been determined. What are you doing here? Oleg says. Don't worry, good master. We'll settle our argument quickly and do no harm to your trading post. So, Valerie, are you ready? I am, Federo. Let your seconds start the countdown. Go, Valerie, I believe in you. Let's begin. Participants, please ready your weapons and assume your positions. 3, 2, attack! He cast Holy Gods. Or he cast Divine Favor, I should say.
not falter!
What's his armor class? He has 33 armor class too? This is going to be an interesting fight. Ain't nobody going to be hitting in this fight. Although he has a plus 23 modifier for Sunder armor.
Onwards!
We hit him. We had to roll a natural 20. He is tough.
Stay behind me! Let us strike as one!
Yeah, we hit him again. She is gonna lose. She is fatigued too, which is bad. He has so much armor. What is he wearing? Full plate, heavy shield, shield focus, natural armor, dexterity bonus, difficulty.
Do
Okay.
not falter!
We might have to reload.
Onwards! Stay behind me!
We'll see.
Let us strike as one!
I mean, what's his attack bonus? Plus 10. We have 33 armor, so he needs to roll really high to hit us as well. Oh, that's our attacks. Wait, where are his attacks? 23. So he needs to roll a 15 to hit us.
Do not falter!
How many rounds does this go?
Onwards! Stay behind me!
Yay, we hit him again. Inevitably he will hit us though.
Let us strike as one! Ha! Do not falter! Ha!
Yay, another hit. How many Leon Hens does he have?
Onwards! Stay behind me! Ah! Let us strike as one!
This is the most boring fight ever.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Guess I'm resurrecting her. Federo steps back and sheaths his weapon. Looks like everything's in place, doesn't it? You could be, however, insolent to whomever you wanted, as long as you were considered a girl, Valerie, but now you have to answer for all the stupid things you said in pride or heated moments. I'm satisfied with the outcome of this duel. I see no reason to linger here, upsetting the owners of this trading post in the Baron. With great sadness, I will continue my way without Valerie, who from now on has no right to return to the Order of the Eternal Rose due to her transgressions. I'll bother you no longer. My regards, Your Grace. Valerie. Federo stops short. Farewell. That's like an unwinnable fight. He had 33 armor. That's a huge amount, actually. Dear gods, your face, Valerie. Is there something? Valerie touches the wound crossing her face and looks at the blood on her fingers, more baffled than scared. Let me heal you. She touches the wound, winces, and then finally waves it off. It's nothing. I do not feel any pain, only fatigue. Save your pity for someone who's truly wounded. And I just need to rest and wash myself clean after these conversations with Shaylin. Now she's got this wicked scar. Alright, well, we're gonna end the video here. I wonder if there's a different outcome if we win. I'm gonna look it up online between videos. For now, though, I'm gonna call it. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.